Any questions so far?
What about, you talked a lot of your examples are B2C.
Yeah.
What about in the B2B arena? Any differences?
In terms of companies?
Yeah.
It's more so. Because when you are doing B2B, don't feel like you're doing business with a company. You're still dealing business with people. And you're still dealing with a boss. And here's the difference, right? In North America, the whole business, the corporation is much more, teamwork based, right? But in China, it's still very much, I'm the boss, all you guys are workers. It's still based a lot like that. Like, I'm the boss, you guys are all workers. So when you're dealing with someone, now you may be talking to the VP and stuff, they can't make decisions worth of shit. They got to talk to the big boss. So you want to make sure you're talking to the big boss. B2B is the same.
The king of high-ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
Let me give you just a quick, simple history of what happens. So the first wave of immigrant into North America many, many years ago, we're talking about the gold rush, right? They come here, they build the railroad, right? That's the first wave. Second wave, more so than the family comes here, and then they start kind of like working and doing manual labor stuff, right? Manual labor jobs. Third wave, coming here, they're opening up maybe a little grocery store, right? A little restaurant, a Chinese restaurant maybe, and in Chinatown. Fourth wave coming here, maybe 1997. That's kind of roughly when I came here from Hong Kong, Taiwan. That wave of people, they come here, they might have some kind of skill. Some kind of what? Skill. They come here, they maybe start a little small business, kids going to school, they run a small little business, they have a skill that they want to contribute to the society, they work hard, long hours, no problem, kind of upper middle class, yes? Yep. Then the affluent from mainland China, then the wave come here, the kids are going to school, the wife is here, the mistress here, who knows? They want to stay here, but still want to make money in China because that's where the big money is. But they want a place to stay, and they start transferring a lot of the money, the wealth that they've accumulated in China, to here because they don't feel safe there. That's why they do this. The wave now is completely different. The wave now coming over here, they're corporations. They're expanding internationally. You know the AMG in US, bought by a Chinese company. So the trust is built through a series of dinners and meetings. A lot of wannabes talk big and make a lot of promises in the hope of impressing others. So we're talking about this guy, right? But could not in any way back their talk. They really didn't have the money, or the connections, or the business that they were trying to make others think that they had. Now even you watch, how many of you just went to a movie recently? Okay, Fast and Furious, a lot of the well-known movies. Now you see a lot of initially opening, funded by Chinese company. Now they're coming here, if you go to Richmond number 3 row, or number 3 row, all those developments, not Bosa, Chinese developers. They're not coming here buying a house, they're coming here buying a fucking company. They're coming here buying lands. They're going to agricultures, technology, pharmaceutical. They have enough money, they can buy the whole thing out. It's faster for them. Just knowing it's a different thing. It's a totally different thing. Now, two ways. You can say, I acknowledge that, and say, I want to make some money off that, or you acknowledge and say, I'm not going to make some money off of that. That's about it, right? So that's what I mean. B2B, the same. I want to take a moment and acknowledge you. Maybe you've been following my work for some time now, and you've been watching my videos for a period of time. I want to hear from you, how my work has impacted your life and your business. I want you to comment below and share with me your story. That's what gives me motivation, and that's what gives me the drive to create more and inspire more. And if your comment is very good, my team will pin it to the top I do read every single one of your comments. I might not have time to reply to all of them, but I do read every single one of them. I look forward to reading your story.